morning, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, welcome to our channel where we talk about geopolitical news in Africa and the world at large. Today, we are going to dive in, in the Sahel nations. We heard that they want to create one currency amongst them. This is a brave move from a country based in Africa, trying to create a currency that is going to bring together three countries who have decided to move away from colonial rule and form a bloc that is going to benefit all the nations that are with them. So when we look at a country like Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, trying to create one single currency amongst them, I want to ask you, the viewers, what do you think about this move? Do you think this is something that is going to be lucrative for the people of the Sahel? And how will this currency be valuable amongst other countries in the world? We all look at the scenario that they have with them, ECOWAS. Will ECOWAS be able to accept such a currency based on the fact that they have misunderstanding with the countries of the Sahel? But Ibrahim Traoré has always said, we have nothing to do with Western influence. We have nothing to do with any other nation. Our main focus, our major focus is the Sahel. We believe in the Sahel. We believe in the union. This is a win-win union. And anybody that wishes to partner with us must have that win-win mentality. So what are we saying here? We are saying that these countries have decided that they no longer want to belong under the bondage of Western influence. Look at what they did to France. They said, no, we don't want France anymore. We don't want France anymore. What we need is a partner, that is union, bringing forth a partnership that deals with a win-win negotiations. They are no longer there to say, no, since you are France, you are going to take all our property and you leave us with nothing. That is not the case at this time. Like our President Ibrahim Traoré has always said, we are a sovereign nation. We are working towards sovereignty. And when we talk about sovereignty, we are moving forward to economic sovereignty, political sovereignty, territorial sovereignty. When it comes to all form of sovereignty, they are willing to acknowledge the fact that they are in for sovereignty, and sovereignty they must have. Looking at the case, they are willing to support each other when it comes to things that deals with every nation that belongs to the Sahel. Like the case where Mali was facing a petroleum crisis, Burkina Faso, Niger opted and they helped with tankers of petrol. So we are looking at the unity of the three nations coming together to form an alliance that is going to defeat Western influence. It's something that all the other African countries should try to copy. We are looking at Africa, a nation filled with resources, natural resources, but then we lack the basic amenities here in Africa. Hospitals, we don't have. Portable drinking water, we don't have. Good road networks, we don't have. How can a nation build on this capacity, having these natural resources, is unable to provide the basic needs for its citizens? Why won't this lead to all the insurgencies that we are having in Africa now? We have people, leaders that have been on seat for years and they don't want to back down. So the people of the Sahel, they have come to form a union that is going to benefit the three nations of the Sahel. We also heard that they have created a bank, a united bank, that is going to fund each of these countries when it comes to development, infrastructural development, road networks, education. They have already formed an alliance in that aspect, creating a unified bank that is going to help the both nations. Don't you think, I want to ask this to the comments, to people in the comment section, don't you think this is the time for Africa to follow the footsteps of the people of the Sahel? We all know they are military rulers, and we all know how military rulers behave sometimes. They have their own mentality. They have that brave mentality. But don't you think, even in a civilian rule, they can emulate what is happening in the Sahel? Because it is something good for the people of Africa to follow. This is time to tell the Western partners that, no, we are Africans. It's not that we don't want to partner with you people. But if we are to partner with you people, we need a win-win partnership. A partnership that will benefit the less privileged here in Africa. Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, they decided to go through the military rule because they have tried with the civilian rule, but it is not working. You have a civilian ruler who has a neck, they call it long throat, for things of the nation, trying to personalize everything of the nation. People are suffering. Nothing is being done. These three countries, they say, no, we can no longer allow such a thing to be happening. We have decided to take laws, to take matters into our own hands. And today, they are doing well. And today, they are doing well. When we look at the Sahel, we look at other nations that want to follow the footsteps of the Sahel. Togo has also been seen as one of the countries that want to emulate what is happening in the Sahel. But for your assembly, people are saying that he's more of an authoritarian leader, that it would have been better if it was a military ruler there. It would have been easier for him to join the Sahelian nations. But what do you all think? What do you think is happening in the Sahel? Do you think other nations in Africa have the capacity, even under civilian rule, to follow the footsteps of the Sahelian nations? France has been dismissed totally from the Sahel. Totally from the Sahel. They don't want to deal with France. Then we are asking ourselves this question: what is France really offering to other African nations that is guaranteeing them not to say, no, we don't want to have any partnership with you anymore? The ECOWAS is there. Things are happening over there in the Sahel. Sahel nations, they say, okay, ECOWAS, we have security issues. Please help us. France, we have security issues. Please help us. But they take time to come to their aid. They delay. There is delays. Why is there a delay? Why do we have such a delay? Or is it that some nations within the ECOWAS are being treated more better than other nations because of what they have to offer? So this is what we should ask ourselves as Africans. Not only to sit and watch what is happening in the Sahel, we are asking ourselves, can we follow the footsteps of the Sahelian nations? Now the Sahelian nations, they have decided to form a joint security base that is going to tackle insurgency within their territory. This is what we are talking about. This is the Africa that we know. These are people who are willing to sacrifice for the people. This is the Africa that we know. So this is the time for us Africans to believe in ourselves and come together to tackle our own problems. How can a nation big in uranium production like Niger, and there are some places in Niger that don't have lights? It's very funny to have that. So when you see some African countries deciding to say, no, we are no longer involved in this, give us our share, give us what we deserve. These minerals are coming from us. Give us the right percentage. Give us what we deserve. So today I come to you, everybody within Africa, Europe, Asia, United States, come and tell us, what do you think? Should African nations follow the footsteps of the Sahelian nations? Or do you think Sahelian nations are just overreacting and there is going to come a time that they are going to give up what they have started? For me, I don't think so. I believe they are working towards sovereignty. And in sovereignty, they believe. And in sovereignty, I believe strongly that they are going to have. Thank you for following this episode. Do well to like, subscribe, and share. Next time, we see you. Ciao.